Hello and welcome to another YouTube video. Yes, you might be right if you're thinking I already posted this video and I've done it again. Here's the reason why. I was humbled. I got something wrong. I'm going to admit it. Basically, if you saw the other video, you would have seen that when I unboxed my shocks, I told you to put the shock on the other way around. To get this shock, you take this piece. This has got a recess in it here, if you look, which is what the bottom of that sits in. Slide that over, just like that. You then take this, put it on that way, slide that over, if it will go. When I first showed the video of how to put these together, right, I hadn't realised that that is actually a C-clip. I just thought that was a ridge. I hadn't actually paid attention to see it's a C-clip, and that ridge underneath the bottom there, you're meant to squeeze that clip and that goes into there. And these other ridges means the height of the suspension is completely adjustable on the back. I had no idea these were adjustable on the back. So I've chucked them on and I've had this the other way up. And it's wrong. Basically it goes that way, that drops onto there, that sits like that. If you want to lower the vehicle, you move your C-clip down to here, this comes down. If you want to raise the vehicle, you move your C-clip up to there, and that goes up to there. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, so yeah, what you got to do is, there's a ridge under there, if you can see in there. You've got to squeeze the C-clip and get it to click inside there, basically. That is not what I did in the last video. The last video, or the original video, I told people how to fit it and it was completely wrong. Somebody on YouTube contacted me, I can't remember who it was now, but a proper legend of a bloke. He was alright about it. He was like, look, you got it the wrong way around, mate, and that C-clip can be moved. And then I had a look at it. Luckily, I hadn't fitted this one to the car. And I was like, oh, damn. I had no idea that that was a C-clip, and I can actually adjust the suspension on the back of the vehicle, which is a result. I can actually get that 80-40 drop I was looking for just by moving that clip up. So at the end of the day, that's a proper result. I had no idea these were adjustable. Okay, here we are. We are already set up in the workshop. I've already got wheels off this side. Yes, so already got wheels off this side. And what I'm starting to realise is, from the videos I've watched of these, this is quite a complicated hub assembly. Well, not complicated, but just to change the suspension on most things, you just got two bolts here, a bolt at the top, and you literally just take it out, change the spring, shock, done. But this is all in one hub assembly. It's like this, it actually uses the anti-roll bar as part of the suspension, well, you know, as a control arm for the bottom of the suspension. If you look there, here is the ball joint bolt that I've got to try and get undone, but from what I've learned, that they always snap. So right now I'm just testing if I can get this bolt undone and the bolt on the rear shock undone without them snapping. So yeah, let's see if I can get this undone without it snapping, shall we? I'm not sure if this is the best angle to be filming at, but I'm sure you can see that. You can see if it snaps. So here goes. Yes, it's a 17. Oh, here we go. Will it snap or turn? I soaked them yesterday. Yeah, completely soaked all the bolts in WD-40 yesterday. Left it overnight. Oh. Oh, that's turning. Is that undoing or the other side spinning? Hold on a minute. Is that undoing? No. That's free. Oh, I've got to put something on the other side to stop it moving, but hey, what do you know? It undid. It undone. It undid. Right, let me get a thing on the other side. Okay. Set on that side. Will it continue to undo though, without breaking? There's something to be said about lubing up your nuts the night before. Okay, the next thing I've got to do is I've got to unbolt the anti-roll bar. There's a bolt there and a bolt there. Same on the other side. So I've got to drop that down. That way, when I undo this and try and move this control arm down, the anti-roll bar keeps pushing it back up, so it's kind of impossible to get the ball joint out while that's pushing up. So I actually have to disconnect this anti-roll bar there and there to allow me to get this bloody suspension out. Yes, they are 13s. Okay, I've undone the ball joint down, the ball joint nut, this bolt even there. I've dropped the anti-roll bar down. I'm going to undo this big hub nut here. I should have done it with the car on the floor, but I forgot, so I'm going to try this. Oh great, the battery's just died. Okay. Gun's not working. It's a crap gun anyway, so I'm going to have to put a bar on this, I think. Yeah. Right, let me work something out here. Okay, we've run into a problem. I can't get the centre drive shaft bolt undone. Here he is, the saviour. It's come to save the day. It's come to save the day. Okay, we are pretty much off. This ball joint is ready to pop out. The top nut is off and ready to drop out to get this front. Oh, where's the light? There we go. To get this done, but we have reached a problem. Have a look here. Whenever I try and undo this, bolt, if you look carefully at the top, the whole ball joint. Not giving any light. The whole ball joint is spinning, which means I cannot undo this. We've used a lever to try and pressure it, to try and hold it in place, and it's ended up bending. Look, can you see that? It's bent the track rod arm. So I'm kind of stuck. I might have to just cut here with an angle grinder and then buy new track rod ends. Because I wasn't expecting this to stump me. Pain in the butt. Okay, I've just cut the top of that off, knocked it out, managed to get this off. Let's rest that up there, so it's not under any load on the brake pipe. I've gone to undo this and realised it looks to me like there's a special tool needed to undo that, which I don't have. I managed to get this nut off just by using bloody mole grips, to be honest. Problem is, when it came off, that shot off. This shot across the thing, and yeah, the bearing blew up. So I now need to order some new top mounts because of that. Another thing here is, don't mind the mattress. I'm just sitting on it to do stuff. This is where the new, the old shock is. To replace the shock, right? The shock is in here. See, that's the bottom there. The shock is in here, and to remove the front shock, you have to unscrew this thing. By the looks of it, it's got like a weird hex here. Look, I haven't got that tool. I have no idea what that tool is. And look, there's threads there, so they look old. So I've got to try and clean this up and then figure out how the hell I get this off. Right, since that last clip a second ago, for you guys it's been a second, for me it's been a week. So here's a little update on what's happened in the last week. Not a lot, but here we go. Car is still up on the ramp, well, up on the jack. An axle stand. This rear quarter is still the wrong suspension, but basically what I've had to do is I used this tool to do the, what do you call it, the last thing I was saying for the shock absorber inside. So here we are, this is what we've got going on here right now. I've replaced the shock, there's a new shock inside. That's put together, the spring is now on. I had to reuse that special nut because it's the only thing that works inside the new top mount. So there's a new top mount on. This is basically done and ready to go back on the car. So I'm probably not going to film this bit because I'm on my own, no cameraman or nothing. I just want to get this done. So to be fair, putting it back together is the opposite of taking it apart. So you kind of know what you're doing, peeps, don't you? Just by watching the video, just put it back together. So I'm going to put this on the car, and hopefully in a second you'll see it on the car. Oh, hang on, here's a bit I forgot to here's a bit I forgot to show you. I also replaced the track rod end. Is brand new now. The old one I bent, remember I cut it. So yeah, that's brand new now. So we are ready to put it back on the car. Let's do it. Okay, we now have one side fitted to the car, back reattached, everything is reattached. We also have the rear completely seated properly on the back. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put the wheels on and see what this one side looks like. It might not lower properly because the other side needs doing yet, but we get to see kind of if the wheels are going to tuck or not. So let's see how this turns out, shall we? Right, here we go. Let's see how much this tucks, shall we? It's coming down. What's going to happen? That's not right. What the hell? This is supposed to be an 80 drop. What? This is supposed to be an 80-60 drop. Why is my car still sitting? I know they've got to settle and stuff, but really? What the hell? No way. What? There's no way that is an 80. What? What am I missing here? Why is my car sat that high when this is supposed to be an 80 drop? That arch should be here. What the hell have they sent me? Oh man, this just pisses me off. I know it's got to settle yet, but seriously, that's not got to settle that much. And the back. That is supposed to be here. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, this better bloody settle once I've got this out. Okay, I'm worried now. Thought I'd get it outside to have another better look. This is supposed to be an 80 drop on the front and a 60 on the back. This is only one side done, but I'm hoping it will drop more when the other side's done, but I doubt it. I'm a bit out of breath because I decided my workshop was a shithole. So I'll just give my workshop a good clean out, good sweep up. As you lot may have seen in the videos, my god, it was disgusting. So yeah, God, I need to sort this floor out, don't I? Right, put the car back in the garage on the other side, and I'll start doing the other side of the suspension now. Car is now back in a clean workshop, parked to one side, so I can now get to this side. Right, I'm going to call that part one of this video because half the car's lowered. So stay tuned and look out for the next video, part two, to see if the car actually does lower itself properly, 80-60 when the other side's done, or to see if I'm going to have a breakdown on camera, freak out and start swearing because I've been sent the wrong lowering kit. Stay tuned, people. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the score.